Thought I would share with you a little insight that I've shared before, but maybe not with all of you here on video. Um, so I thought I would share about big life-changing events that happen, or like crisis that happens. It usually presents itself in like, oh my God, panic, crisis, holy crap, what's going on? And actually it's just an opportunity for you to be more present. So one of the first big things in my life that happened, as an adult, I will say, as an adult, was with my marriage. And a lot of people don't know, but my husband and I had a very rough time, and I won't get into details, but we did talk it out and go to some counseling sessions which dramatically helped. But really it was just an opportunity. It was kind of like a wake-up call for me to be more present and quit like zoning out, so to speak. So it was to be more present in my life with who I was and who I was sort of, you know, radiating out to be, and how I treated him, and how I treated myself, really. So anyway, that was like the first big wake-up call. And then the second one was like with my physical body and my health. Obviously, those of you that know, I was diagnosed with a terminal illness and given a few months to live about 3 years ago. Huge, huge wake-up call. Pretty much turned my whole world upside down for the most part. Like how I eat, breathe, live, walk, and talk. Basically, everything had to change. So it was a real wake-up call to once again be a lot more present and really, really tune in to what was going on in my body and my mind, and releasing and letting go a lot of the trauma that, you know, I thought I had cleared up, but clearly I hadn't all the way. So it was just an opportunity to release and forgive a little bit more. Instead of viewing that as a crisis, I just chose to view it as a time to wake up and to change. And then I'd say the last big wake-up call was like with my life, like my purpose and my alignment. Like, you know, with the health crisis came the whole thing of, okay, well, being a nurse in Western medicine clearly is not what helped me heal from my health crisis or the opportunity to be more present. So it was just kind of like, okay, well, where do I fit in? I've so identified with that. I spent all this time and money on my education for that, and that's just who I am. And that's really not true. We get so attached to titles and degrees and identities with that. And I was just telling myself a story, like we all do. It was a story, and I just decided, okay, I don't like this story. It doesn't fit who I am anymore. So I've had to kind of like tweak it, if you will. So yes, I still have my nursing degree, but I use it in a very different way now, and I use it with a very different population of people, where I'm not just in a hospital helping sick people. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It just wasn't the right thing for me. Just like some people are athletes and I'm not. That's just not right for me. So it was just these three big things that I was thinking of. You know, I also had a car wreck where my car like rolled, which was crazy. It hit some black ice on the side of a mountain and rolled off this cliff or whatever. And it was kind of a total wake-up call because I was like so calm during it, but it was just kind of bizarre. But anyway, it was just kind of like, you're on the wrong path, you know, you're not going the right way. Clearly, I wasn't doing the right thing in my car at the time, but, you know, it's just one of those things that couldn't be helped. I just got sucked into life, and you get sucked into a path, and then it's like, oh, okay, 10 years of my life are gone, what now? So I invite you to view these crises as opportunities to be more open, to tune in, to look within more, and to really find out what's in alignment, what's true, what's not true, what do you need to hold on to, and what do you need to let go of. It's really just an opportunity for you to tune in more and be more present and get a lot more happiness and joy out of your life. So next time you have a big crisis like that happen, just view it as an opportunity, and changing your perception of it is going to change the way that you interpret it, and the way that you interpret it is going to help change the way that you accept it into your life, whether it's in a positive or negative way, and whether or not you deal with it with a lot of anxiety and panic and stress and distress, which will then lead to creating disease or dis-ease in the body, or whether or not you view it as a chance to be like, hey, okay, something's not right, I need to get my stuff together, like I need to just chill out and ground and listen to what's going on and see where I need to go from here. So I invite you next time. I know it's easier said than done. Practice makes perfect though, so good luck.